30 years into the future. We are at around 10 billion people on this planet. Our resources are depleted and wars will have struck the reality we know into pieces. This is the setting you'll get thrown into by Daedalic's newest installment, State of Mind. But as well as our Earth has started to rot away, technology has advanced up to a point where robots and even virtual worlds have become the embraced reality of the population, and Big Brother is always watching you. State of Mind plays with the idea of a transhuman society. It approaches a scenario in which humanity would actually continue to pursue a singularity between technology and the human being. Games like Deus Ex have already faced the topic of how technology can manipulate our lives. Through biotechnological augmentations, we will soon be certainly able to enhance our bodily functions, and maybe we can also improve our cognitive performance through implants in our brains. Have you never thought how awesome it would be to never forget anything? Placing something like a hard drive in your brain will surely become reality in short term. But what if our society, social, political and private environment is transformed into a virtual utopia? On one hand, it could be a new chance for humanity to make things right, start over in an egalitarian community where, for the first time in history, everyone is actually equal. On the other hand, and since we have experienced the human nature before, this new world would probably be led by a few powerful individuals. They could be the ones who have created this world, or maybe just the ones who have paid others to do so. They would have every force at their hand and would try to maintain their strength at any cost. The best and most highly advanced technology would be kept in this elite, and they could use it to differentiate themselves from the common folks. As portrayed in games like BioShock, this doesn't have to end well, even for the powerful group of people. In State of Mind, you slip into the life of a very critical journalist, Richard Nolan. He had an accident of some sort that left him with scattered memories. As he comes home, he finds his wife and child missing, and while looking for them, he comes across another Richard Nolan. His personality got somehow cut in half, one half in the real world and one in the virtual City 5. Richard's journey is led by the desire to piece his shattered life back together. But it raises a question: is it right to do so? Clearly, we can say that finding your missing family is a task to pursue passionately. But the topic that bothers us is the one of the split personality. City 5 is a nearly perfect virtual reality where the population can lead a relatively normal life. It has been built to function as a substitute for the real world, a technology-based alternative. Thus, you upload your own personality into this virtual world. But what if your personality actually gets separated and starts to operate on its own behalf, parallel to the one in the real world? Is the virtual me still me? Richard's virtual persona definitely origins from his real one. But as it starts acting independently, it could mean that it has developed an own will, an own way it wants to lead his life. It has become human, or at least gained humanoid features. Following this trail, would it be right for Richard to take this newly created form of technological life away from a part of his very own personality? Could he even bring himself to do so? State of Mind plays with these kinds of philosophical questions in a wonderful manner. It even displays this sheer uncertainty in its low-poly graphics. The game leaves you arguing with yourself about the not so far away future, and if it is really desirable. It is a tale about corporations creating collective facts instead of minding the truth. A tale about technology that overcomes the boundaries of human nature. About a man trying to piece the scattered worlds together. It is a tale of mankind that is torn between a real dystopia and a fake utopia. How would you decide?